Hi, I'm Linnea from the Lemon Group, and today we're going to talk about my experiences working with Lemon. I joined the team November of 2021 as a public relations intern. I had initially applied as a content writer after discovering Lemon through Handshake, one of the job portals at my university. And I was given the opportunity to try out public relations, and I really liked it, and I actually preferred it over content writing. So I signed on as a PR intern and quickly went through some training. The training was very thorough, and I was able to make a voice note with my findings about what I had learned. And I ended up breaking the record for the longest voice note, giving an over 20-minute recap of what I learned, and even setting a company standard, which was very, very fun. I think that I was not expecting that. Obviously I wanted to show them that I was truly invested and interested in working for Lemon. And so I wanted to be thorough about what I had learned to show them that I can definitely do this. And it ended up working. Now, in terms of what I actually do right now, it's currently April of 2022, which means that I've been working for the company for 6 months. And yet, I've done a lot with the company. I was able to be featured on live television. I have been mentioned and I've contributed to multiple articles. I also have helped work on the YouTube channels with Lemon Games, Lemon SEO, Lemon Sales, Lemon Content, and other channels. And of course, also Lemon PR. All of these were different projects that I could work on, whether it's helping optimize the actual channel or providing content to the channel. And in fact, I was able to help Lemon Games, which was a brand new channel at the time, get over 10,000 views on the channel. So in total it was 10,000 views, but there were also multiple videos that were able to get over 1,000 views in just a few days. The way I did this was using YouTube Shorts in order to help boost the channel just a little bit. I've also been able to help work on ads as well as copywriting, and also just different areas of the team. And in fact, just because you're in one position doesn't mean that you have to stay in that position. There are so many ways that you can branch out within the company, and they also are very supportive when you do choose to leave the company. They're also very accommodating for those who are in university who might not have the lightest schedule. And it doesn't also have to be just college, but you could also be doing like another job, or you could be working on something else, and they're very accommodating and they're very supportive of those goals. One of the cons, I would say, of working with Lemon is that sometimes you are working alone because it's fully remote and it's a global company. So you might be working in the US, but you might be working with someone who is from like Switzerland or the UK or Uganda or even Australia. And sometimes you are in completely different time zones, as our HR department is mostly in India. So you can imagine that sometimes you are waking up when they are going to sleep or already are asleep. And so it can sometimes be tricky to work with other people. Now, that doesn't mean that it's impossible, but this makes it especially important to communicate in a timely manner. In fact, one of the expectations when joining Lemon is that you will respond in a timely manner. It doesn't have to be like, I'm going to be doing this, but in general, you want to give a time zone, a timeline of when you're going to do X, Y, and Z. So if someone asks you, hey, can you like record this video? You can be like, yeah, I can do it by Tuesday, or I can do it by Wednesday. And it's generally a good idea to express whether it's like end of day or middle of day or something like that. So they generally have a time frame of when to expect your deadlines. So that's just one aspect of Pearl Lemon, and there's so much more. I entered the company with little work experience, and now my resume is longer than the Declaration of Independence. Not literally, but basically what I'm saying is that it's a great resume builder, and it has a lot of experience that you can gain even if you are not officially working in those positions. So either way, whether you choose to stay with a company or if you end up leaving the company, you have plenty of opportunities to really grow your experience in just one job. Oftentimes with jobs, you have to get multiple jobs in order to really build your work experience. But with Pearl Lemon, it's completely different. There are so many different areas that you can tap into. There are so many ways that you can help, that even if you have zero marketing experience, even if you are terrible at math, you can still say that you contributed to these portions, and you can still learn how everything works. Let's say you've never worked in sales, you're a PR intern. You can still have opportunities where you learn about sales and you learn about how to work with clients. These are very valuable assets to the workplace environment. And all of these things are just a few ways that you can really help grow the company and yourself as well. The company also puts work-life balance at the frontmost importance. So if you are feeling like overwhelmed, maybe you're being pushed a little bit, you can always ask for help, and you can always ask for maybe a little bit less work if needed. Obviously, it comes with some negotiation. Sometimes there are deadlines that need to be met. And so sometimes we might say, hey, well, I could work Tuesday. And what I can do on Tuesday is I can do like 10 pitches, really strive for 10 pitches. And maybe on like Wednesday, I can kind of rein it back a little bit. So you kind of go back and forth. It's different for kind of everybody. It depends on your position, it depends on what you're doing, it depends on the projects that you're working on. Obviously, clients always come first. So if you have like multiple tasks to do, you always want to prioritize those that are affiliated with a client. Because clients are what pays the bills, and those are the most important things. Now, you might be wondering, Linnea, how do I get paid? How much do I get paid? Do I get paid? You absolutely do get paid. Now, it depends if you are signing on as an intern, whether you are signing on for full salary or part-time salary. But no matter what you do, you will get paid. So basically, Pearl Lemon structures on a kind of a month by month program. So when you actually sign on, not as an intern, but so basically what will happen is that you have a like 3 to 5 day trial where they see if you're a good fit, and then if you do, you get signed on, and then you have each month is increasing pay. So month by month, so month 1, you might get paid like, for example, $200, and then month 2, $250, and then month 3, $300, and kind of go by that. Now, those are not the exact numbers. I kind of just made that up, but that's around the ballpark of what you're getting paid. You get paid through a service called TransferWise or Wise. It works as a global bank, and so you can also transfer the money to your actual bank account. You can connect it with a small fee, but that is just one way that you can get paid. You also can sometimes get bonuses for doing various tasks. There's a team member of the month that you can win, which I won this month. And you can get a bonus of varying amounts of money. Sometimes they might be asking for specific things, and if you're able to provide those things, you'll get a bonus. So you definitely get paid. If you get signed on full time, then that changes kind of the amount that you get paid. If you're just part-time or if you're in the program, it's a little bit different. But no matter what position you are in, you will get paid. And that is why clients are very important, because they are what help pay us. And there is one other thing that you should be aware of. Every Friday at around 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, like 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, there's a weekly meeting that you have to attend. And if you can't attend, you do have to watch the video and give your findings and kind of provide timestamps for those findings, for what you take away from that video. It's just the one day that the whole team comes together, and you're most likely going to see faces that you've never seen before, but are very valuable to the company. Part of this can sometimes be some like bonding times, but it's mostly important for finding areas that need to be worked on and kind of expressing grievances that might have occurred. It's not the only place where you can, express problems. There's definitely people that you can turn to and different ways that you can find solutions for, but that is just another cool aspect of the company. Most times when you work with a company, you will never see the CEO or the founder or any really high executive other than the person that is mentoring you. This is not the case with Parliament at all. You meet every single person. You'll always be in touch with the founder, Deepak Shukla, and you will always have the contact of the managing director as well, Ian Farmakidis. There are also plenty of people within the team that you will contact, and we do this all through WhatsApp because it's the international app for contacting people without getting a fee or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about that. So we do use WhatsApp. We also use Google Suite. So we use like Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and so on in order to work together in an efficient manner. So that's just a little bit of what it's been like to work just 6 months within the company. And I definitely recommend at least checking out what is available and looking at whether or not Parliament is right for you. If you're able to work fully remote, if you're able to really put in the time and learn, then I do think that Parliament is an excellent choice to start out with and even maybe committing to. It's ultimately up to you, but that's just my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below.